Imagine someone just like airlifted a Caribbean luxury resort, white sand, crystal clear water, and dropped it right into the middle of the Texas suburbs.
Yeah, it's kind of wild to even picture.
Right. Well, welcome to today's deep dive. We've got this really fascinating stack of real estate reports, city updates, and builder brochures for you today.
We're exploring what industry insiders are calling the Lagoon Effect.
Exactly. Our mission is to figure out how these massive, eco-friendly artificial lagoons are, completely rewriting the rules of suburban real estate.
And to really see this in action, I mean, we have to look at Lago Mar over in Texas City.
Oh, the 2,000-acre one.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
It's this master plan community built around a staggering 12-acre lagoon. Like, we are talking actual white sand beaches and the nation's first professionally managed national sailing club.
Wow. Right in the middle of a neighborhood.
They're literally sitting right there in the neighborhood, yeah.
Yeah. It sounds like this crazy visual spectacle, but looking through these financial reports, developers aren't spending millions just to give residents a pretty place to swim, right?
Yeah, definitely not.
Like they're treating the lagoon itself as a standalone business.
Exactly. So they use what's called the Public Access Lagoons, or PAL model.
PAL model, okay.
Right. The developers essentially surround the water with a massive 70-acre entertainment district. And then they sell public tickets.
Ah, so instead of just an HOA fee barely covering the neighborhood pool maintenance?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The lagoon generates daily revenue. We're talking public access, water sports, corporate events, retail. It's huge.
I mean, it's basically the modern country club model, like how a golf course is often open to the public to subsidize the neighborhood's prestige.
That is a perfect way to look at it, actually.
But instead of golf, it's just this massive beach club.
Right. It takes an amenity and turns it into an independent economic engine.
Which, okay, brings me to a big question. I look at the photos and I just think, isn't this really just a glorified, oversized swimming pool?
I hear that pushback a lot, actually.
Right. Like, how does building a giant pool justify the massive real estate premiums we're seeing in these reports?
Well, the answer is really in the engineering. The company behind this, Crystal Lagoons, didn't just build a bigger pool. They completely reinvented the filtration.
Oh, really? How so?
So a standard pool constantly pumps and filters its entire volume of water, right? Which requires massive amounts of energy.
Right. Totally.
But this tech uses a telemetry system. It monitors the water quality in real time and then applies these targeted ultrasonic pulses.
Wait, so instead of churning millions of gallons all day, it uses sound waves to, like, clump dirt and bacteria together?
Precisely. The dirt clumps just fall to the bottom and a robotic vacuum sweeps them up.
That is wild.
Yeah, and that specific mechanism is why it uses up to 100 times fewer chemicals. And get this, only 2% of the energy of a conventional filtration system.
Wow. Okay, well, that explains the massive scale then. Like, if it only uses 2% of the energy, developers can afford to make it 12 acres instead of just half an acre.
Exactly. And that scale translates directly into sales. Like, in 2025, Lago Mar ranked number 47 nationally for master planned communities.
Oh, they moved like 380 homes, right?
Yep, 380 homes. Because buyers aren't paying for a community pool, they're paying for a beach lifestyle.
That makes sense.
Across similar projects, having this tech actually drives a 21% pre-sale price premium, and it pushes sales velocity up by 174%.
That is a crazy premium.
Yeah.
But this explosive growth has to create a fascinating ripple effect for the town itself.
Oh, absolutely.
Because, I mean, this lagoon drives up land values and acts as this massive economic magnet, right? So it attracts developers of all types.
Yeah, everyone wants a piece of it.
So suddenly the city has to play aggressive defense to protect its municipal ecosystem.
You see that perfectly in the Texas City updates we have. The mayor recently faced a highly lucrative proposal from the Margaritaville brand.
Oh, the resort brand.
Yeah. They wanted to build a massive, exclusive senior living development right there.
Yeah.
But the town actually rejected it.
Which sounds crazy on the surface. Like, a Margaritaville resort fits perfectly with the whole tropical lagoon vibe.
It does, but the catch was the demographic.
Oh, right. Because it was senior living.
Exactly. Because it was an age-restricted community, it wouldn't bring in any school-age children. And Texas City's school district relies really heavily on state funding.
And that funding is strictly tied to student enrollment numbers.
Right. So if the city had approved that massive senior development, it would have permanently cost their school system $19 million annually in potential state funding.
Wow, 19 million. So they had to choose the financial health of their schools over this flashy brand name.
Yeah, they had to be super strategic about it.
It really shows how these crystal lagoons are shifting real estate from a simple game of square footage into a highly defensible lifestyle experience.
Right. And forcing cities to manage the boom carefully. The real estate isn't just about the house anymore. It's about the ecosystem you can sustain around it.
Exactly. Which leaves you, our listener, with a final thought to ponder.
Yeah, this is the really interesting part.
Right, so in 2025, the developers behind this tech launched small lagoons.
Hmm.
They're scaling this exact same ultrasonic filtration down to just a quarter acre for tighter urban spaces.
Which changes everything.
Totally. If it's becoming that easy to drop a pristine, eco-friendly beach into almost any development, how long will it be before a neighborhood without its own slice of the Caribbean simply feels obsolete?